Welcome back to the Sonic Locker Room. This is Bill Althouse of Sideliner Sports, and we're celebrating our 18th year, bringing you the best and the brightest from Eastern Jackson County and the metro area. We're heading out to Oak Grove High School and going to visit with girls soccer coach Zach Herzig. Brought along 3 of his captains, Harper Maples, Danielle Patridge, and Bella Canyon. And Zach got a couple of games this week. Today, playing Lone Jack, Thursday, playing Boonville. And kind of an interesting scenario starting now. You're kind of looking at this as a fresh season. Your team is 5-1. Do you feel like the Panthers are a bit of a work in progress, and you're really excited about this week?
Yeah, we're 5-5. We definitely have began the season a little, like, we've had some good moments and we've had some average moments. We're kind of ready to just start now. Like 10 games in, starting our 11th. Our assistant coach likes to say we really know who we are after 10 games, but we're kind of at that moment like we don't like who we are after 10 games, and we're ready to start new. And I think I'm excited to do that starting today.
What do Harper Maples, Danielle Patridge, and Bella Canyon bring to this team as your 3 captains?
Well, I think, honestly, just they all have different stories. Just watching them for 3-4 years, kind of develop into the players they are today has really made them leaders of this team. Like, having girls start at JV and work their way up to, a captain is an impressive story. And then having girls start, in different positions, smaller, and, get more aggressive. And just seeing them come into their own has been the impressive thing for me. And hopefully, that transitions to some of the other girls on the team.
Bella, does everything mean more to you this year because you're a senior?
Yeah, like it's my last ride, so leave it all out there.
What do you enjoy about soccer?
My team is really important to me, having fun with my friends, but also being competitive with them.
Can you look at some of the younger players on the team and think, gosh, that was me 4 years ago?
Yeah, I do sometimes.
Do you feel comfortable talking to them, just offering some suggestions? Because oftentimes a suggestion, especially from a senior captain, might mean more than even something coming from the coaching staff.
Yeah, I feel comfortable doing that.
Bella, what do you want to improve on? What do you feel like you need to do and the team needs to do to get off to a great start on this fresh season?
Let us fight for the
Danielle, how about you? Being a senior, does everything mean a bit more to you?
Definitely. I feel like it's obviously my last year, so I want to have fun, but I also want to compete because it's my last time getting to compete with this team.
Danielle, what do you see as some of the keys to success down the road?
Definitely enjoying our time on the field together. I think time with your teammates is really important, and appreciating your company on the field and off, it helps you grow a lot as you're playing together.
Yeah, no, I want to interrupt. Kind of just like seeing like, I sent something out on Friday saying like, I feel like we've been playing with a little bit too much pressure. So kind of trying to take that pressure off starting today and having them enjoy the game a little bit more is what the like kind of messages that we're going into starting today.
I love that, Zach, because it is a game, and you should enjoy a game. But when a team's had as much success as your teams have had, does the pressure just come with the territory?
I think so, yeah. I think, girls are afraid to mess up, and I hate that atmosphere has kind of been built, but with the success, like you said, it just kind of comes with the territory, and we definitely need to kind of go back to like we're little kids on the playground playing again and having fun, and because that honestly that produces wins, and not that those matter, like these folks are saying, it's cool to compete, but having fun with your friends is something you only get to do for 4 years in high school. So,
Zach, over my 40-year career at the Examiner, I interviewed professional, collegiate, and prep athletes long after they had retired or left the game. I've never had one of them, when I ask about special moments, well, that homer in the bottom of the seventh, or that game-winning field goal, this, that, and the other, they all talk about how they missed just sitting in the clubhouse, being with the different guys, going on the road, and being just with your teammates. And, I see that kind of disappearing now. I hope, no matter what a team's record is, that they're enjoying the game. And man, Zach, I love that you sent that message out to the girls, because I can't wait to see what you do this week after hopefully relieving some of the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been too focused on wins and losses, and that's been the problem. So.
Harper Maples, as a junior, when you listen to Danielle and Bella, do you think, man, I better enjoy every moment of this year and then just go out and hopefully have a lot of success next year, but have fun too?
Yeah, it's definitely a big part of it. They're my closest friends on the team, so having to watch them leave is going to be tough.
Harper, how important is communication out on the field?
Very. It's probably the top thing. If you're not talking, you don't know where any of your team is, and you can't have a lot of trust in each other.
Are there some of your teammates that you just almost have a sixth sense with, where you just a nod or a glance, and they know exactly what you're going to do, and you know what they're going to do?
Probably Danny, since me and her are right next to each other a lot of the time, and she usually knows exactly what to do.
Danielle, how important is it for you?
Oh, so important. Playing defensive mid, I have to connect with, obviously, my midfield, but also my defense. So having Harper right behind me and us being able to just, kind of think for a minute during the game and understand each other with no words helps a lot. And being in, contact with, obviously, midfield, because we're trying to move the ball up, is very important.
Bella, how important is communication in your role with the team?
That's really important, since we're trying to move it out by some of it from the midfield, help to the forwards, and get it all the way up the field.
Coach, what are some keys to success? What would you like to do? What would you like to see your girls do this week? Number one, have fun. Number two, get wins. How do you accomplish that?
I think, it starts with, what you're just talking about, communicating. And I think we've kind of struggled and lacked in that area. We're just kind of sometimes, wandering around the field. I don't know. We definitely, the girls didn't say it, but it really exudes confidence whenever you communicate, and I think that's huge, and also brings in the fun aspect, and hopefully we can do all that, and like I kind of mentioned, wins, losses, I don't care what happens this week. I just want to go out there and kind of get back to having fun.
Zach Herzig, Harper, Danielle, and Bella, we can't thank you enough for joining us today. Good luck this week when you take on Lone Jack in Boonville. And just want you to know, you're always welcome here in the Sonic Locker Room.
Thanks, Bill.